Y'all know what time it is, man. We going on to the next topic, man, before we close out. The next topic is ferry overload. When I say ferry, I'm talking about a boat. And I don't know if y'all seen this yesterday, but the only reason why I'm talking about this, or the only reason why this topic is coming up is today, is because me and my wife is going to the Bahamas, right? She want to go to the Bahamas for her birthday. And I don't know if y'all know this, but the Bahamas is very close to Florida, right? And so I was telling her that, hey, you don't have to fly directly into the Bahamas, right? Because she was saying that the tickets are like $800 a piece to fly into there, right? And the rooms are even. She told me the rooms for her birthday. My wife is a New Year's baby, if y'all don't know. But the rooms for her birthday is $1,400 a night, pretty much, in the Bahamas. You know, we want to go to the Atlantis. We want to go to all that little stuff out there, right? And I was letting her know that it's another way to get to the Bahamas. You could fly and stay in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and they have a ferry. It's a 2-hour ferry that go back and forth every day, right? That takes you to the Bahamas. So you could stay in Fort Lauderdale, get on the ferry, and spend your day in the Bahamas, and then you could come back on the ferry and stay at a hotel in Fort Lauderdale. So I was telling her, okay, compare the suites. Compare the suites out there in the Bahamas to the suites in Fort Lauderdale, and we'll just catch the ferry and go back and forth. I was explaining that to her, right? She didn't know nothing about it, so she was looking it up. Okay, yeah, I see where they do that. Yeah, I was like, that's how close the Bahamas is to Florida, right? Because, of course, me, Danny, you know, I already know this, right? This how this works. So you could stay in Fort Lauderdale and you could go via ferry. You could fly in and go, or you could take a cruise and go, right? There's multiple ways to get around the expensiveness of the Bahamas because it's so small and it's such a beautiful place, right? That it's kind of expensive. So I was explaining that to her. I was giving them options, right? Cruise is a way, but it kind of shortens your time. Ferry is a way, or you can stay directly there. Well, surprisingly, that I bring this up to her, and she say, oh, okay, yeah, we could do that. I like that. And she started looking it up. Yesterday, the motherfucking ferry to the Bahamas sunk, and somebody passed away. They reporting that a lady died because the ferry sunk. And I was like, wow, if that's not a goddamn message, I don't know what a message is. So let's pull that up real quick. Long story short, I don't think we're gonna be going to the Bahamas. I think we're gonna figure out something else. Let some of that what the motherfuckers say, let some of that bad juju die down. Yeah.
Literally sinking. I'm on the top floor of a ferry. Our boat is sinking. Literally sinking. I'm on the top floor of a ferry. Our boat is sinking. So that's fun.
Now listen. The boat didn't seem that far from land. I mean, it may have been 2-3 miles. You can see some land, so it's not just clear ocean. That beautiful blue water, man. Y'all seen how blue that water was? But listen, you could hear how terrified people were, man. You be surprised how panicked people could be in certain situations. So I'm sitting there, I'm looking, I'm like, well, damn, man, what you would have did, CEO? Shit, I would have put on my life jacket, strapped up my life jacket. If I see this bitch gonna go all the way down and just got in the water, right? To me, that is very simple because in my mind, like I say, I deal with anxiety different. I'm gonna face my fears. I ain't staying on the boat till this bitch go down. So now I gotta try my luck in the water, and the odds are better for me in the water. Let me get something that's float, and I'm not scared to get in the water. But that CEO, that's a man that done been in prison, lived 45 years facing his fears, and up for any challenge that he met with, especially if it's a fight for my life. Everybody's not like that. You know what I'm saying? Some people get hit with that anxiety and they just freak out. And I'm sitting there looking at that shit and I'm like, damn. Motherfuckers is really panicking and freaking out. Motherfuckers don't want to get in the water. Motherfuckers don't want to fight for their life. And sure enough, an elderly person end up dying. That's what I'm telling y'all. Let me bring this back up. An elderly person, they reporting that an elderly person ended up dying. These are the people in the water. They say, so sad, an elderly woman passes away after Bahama ferry boat fiasco. I mean, again, I'm telling y'all, some people are panicked in situations and when certain things go on. But there's, so I'm looking at that like, damn, if I was there, I think I would have knew how to survive. As you saw, most people survived, one person passed away. But I'm like, damn, I'm there with my wife. So I got to convince her through her anxiety to get in the water. And don't be scared of sharks. Don't be scared. Man, I was just sitting back looking. I was like, damn. Yeah, we ain't going to the Bahamas on no motherfucking ferry. Yeah. Hey, I'm not laughing at them. I'm just like, damn, I thought I had a way for us to get to the Bahamas. But we ain't going on no motherfucking ferry, man, because I was like, shit, look at that shit right there. As soon as I bring this up, here's a message, right? And here's what's going on. Sad to hear that that lady passed away. Sad to hear that that went on. But I don't know what y'all would have done in that situation. I know this. I would have survived because I was like, I'm finna get paid. It was a bad day for the ferry operators. I tell you that motherfucking much. It was a bad day for they ass because I had to suit up and get on that motherfucking thing. Oh yeah, listen. Shit started at $1 million, nigga. Yeah, it started at $1 million. And how long I thought I was in the water, how long it took me to get back dry, I need $1 million for that motherfucking process, man. Straight up. I need $1 million. That's just, I need $1 million or more. I'm saying it started at $1 million. So I would have told my wife, listen, baby, we finna survive and we finna get paid. Shit, just hold on. God damn it, hold up. It's time to get paid. Here it is. It has arrived. We just gotta swim to the money. But hold on, nigga, we finna get paid. So I don't know what y'all would have did in that situation, man. And keep it a stack. What would y'all done in that situation and keep it a stack? Yeah, Victor Touch saluting Dr. Diamond. Well, yeah, we picking it up. Salute to Dr. Diamond, man. Boss Claus say, damn, Boss Claus, you kind of tall, cuz, and you athletic. I know you would have gotten the water, but would you been trying to save people? What would have went on? Say if you was there with your wife or whatever. Imagine this. Let's get all serious. Imagine if I'm there with my kids and my wife. Oh, man. See, as simple as it'd be for me to survive, imagine I was there with my boys and my wife. Some people was there with their kids. Nah, they got to pay. Yeah, now I really think about it, man, they got to pay, man. That's a tough one. Yeah, that's a tough one. No, it was a ferry boat. It wasn't. It wasn't the cruise ship. Very rare to see them sink. That's facts. That's why I say, boy, they had a bad day that day. They gotta open up the. They gotta open up the book. And somebody die. Yeah, you seen that blue water, man? That water was blue as a motherfucker, man. Look at that water. That water was blue as a motherfucker, man. But your ass was going down. Shit, life jacket ain't gonna save us from no sharks. See how people get anxiety? And then nobody get bit by no sharks. Pico, the sharks are scared of your ass. The sharks got out the way. Say, oh shit, these motherfuckers going down, man. Let's go. Yeah, the sharks scared of you. Say the water ice cold. Look, that's what I'm saying. Like, motherfuckers get all kind of anxiety. News say I would have probably jumped off the boat. Facts. Yeah, you have to float and don't panic, because them sharks can deflect that. I mean, detect that. My fault. Right, high thoughts. How about, see it? See what I'm saying? Listen, you gonna die if you stay on the boat. Well, I'm gonna say this. If you stay on the boat, you gonna end up in the water, because the boat is going in the water. So what is you avoiding? Get your ass in that water and try to get where you need to go. Then look at this nigga here. This nigga here talking about natural selection. Nah, I was saying. Now look at Pico. Pico a motherfucker. Now this Pico, you a motherfucker, Pico. Nah, it's natural selection. Boy, Pico, you scary as a motherfucker, Pico. Yeah, you wasn't scared to go to that event the other night. So why you scared of the sharks? Yeah, get your ass in that goddamn water and naturally swim your way out of there. Man was born in water. We made up of water. Get your ass in that water and get out of there. Hell is you talking about natural selection. Diamond say that's sad, man. That's very sad, man. That's very fucked up. Especially if you there with your wife and kids and stuff like that. That is horrible. Somebody elderly passed away. Somebody grandmother. And then just think about that. You got to live with that, of her screaming, of you trying to figure out how to help her survive. You got to live with that. Nah, that shit is tragic. That we laughing and shit. That's some tragic ass shit. Leave out the cruise from Miami. Yeah, that's what we kind of talked about that too, right? I seen those dollars. Ain't no doubt about it. Motherfucker got to pay me. Yeah, pay attention to the signs. Y'all ain't wrong to reconsider y'all trip. Oh, yeah, I'm going to pay attention to the signs. Because I thought I was coming up with something intelligent. I thought I was exposing my wife to the various ways and the information I know about traveling, right? And some of the things I done did previously. Shit, that ended. Yeah, that shit ain't last one day. Oh, I will survive for real. Yeah, you been to the military, miss sitting in the tree. We already know. Put on that vest. It's time to suit up. Let's go get this money. I would have jumped in that bitch, went underwater, came back. Shit, let's get this money. We gonna get this money. Say, we gonna get this money. Say, that's all I would have been saying out there. We gonna get this money. Yeah, it's time to get paid. What you got on my 40, homie? Run me them coins. Ain't no doubt about it. Time to choose a different anniversary vacation, but don't do the cruise ships in any type of way or fashion. You say don't do it? Yeah, man, we got to figure that out. Putting up easy. My neck, my back. Yeah, I'm traumatized for life. I heard people screaming. I can't even sleep. When I go to sleep with a life jacket on. Yeah. Well, damn. Why you sleep with the life jacket on? Because when I go to sleep, I be back in the water. Yeah, I got the mother... I'm buckled up. I can't go to sleep without a life jacket on. Because when I go to sleep, I be having visions. I'm back in the water. Yeah, shit. Niggas, like I say, we finna get paid. Shit, we finna get paid. Ain't no doubt about it. I'm gonna try to save my family. That ain't no doubt about it. And that's the part that makes it hard. That's where it get difficult at. You know what I'm saying? I could save myself. But when I go to trying to save myself and my family and all that, yeah, they gotta pay some money. They gotta pay some money. Okay, Ms. Williams say Fort Lauderdale, my home city, but they would have to run me that. Too much water around Florida to have something like this happening for real. You gotta run me that, man. Ain't no doubt about it. You gotta run me mine. Straight up. I'ma need all that. All that. Them people look the water cold from the weather right now instead of being warm weather water. I got you. How did the lady die? Again, I would have to say from anxiety, from being in the water. An old lady, man, they panicking like a motherfucker. They thinking like Pico. That's why Pico said natural selection. I don't know if y'all understood what he was saying. He talking about let who supposed to die, die. That's what that nigga is saying. Yeah, that nigga talking about natural selection. He saying let who supposed to die, die. That nigga there ain't no good. Y'all don't fuck with Pico, man. That nigga cold-blooded. Fish drop dead in cold water. Crazy. I'm like the guy in Alabama. I jump in the water and saying whoever is relevant first. Family, everybody else come next, depending on my energy level. I'm just keeping 100. Yeah, I never said don't save nobody. That's facts. I think I would definitely be trying to help people. But I'm saying that's where it would get difficult at. The easy part is for me to save myself. But once you hear all that screaming, they got to pay. They just got to pay. At the end of the day, they got to pay like a motherfucker. I'm trying to calm people down. I'm trying to do like what Dr. Diamond on here. Convince people that they could live and that we could do it. Man, they got to pay. All that shit has got to pay. Well, I can swim, so it is what it is. There's a lot of people on that boat. Why did only the lady die? Did she drown or have a heart attack? I would say it's because of her age. Kind of like what Pico's saying, natural selection. That's a hell of a position to be put in as a young person, let alone an elderly person, man. And that just from the stress level she died. That's a stressful ass situation to be in. Yeah, it's a very stressful situation to be in. So I could see how she died. They haven't been inspecting the ferry like they should have. Yeah, something crazy went on right there. She probably had a heart attack or passed away in the water, panicking. Yes, for real. Hypothermia could have been fears of sharks. Yes, once you start panicking and that stress level get that high, that's just what that is. Nah, that ain't weird. Amazing. That ain't weird. Look at Pico, exactly. So Pico went to the event. He went to OG Percy event, and he was going to let natural selection take place. Yeah, he went to the event, and he was going to let natural selection take place. Yeah, that nigga a motherfucker. Pico crazy as a motherfucker. What they say, I hope they wasn't jumping in and jumped on that old woman. See, now y'all making shit up. So right there, man, the show is ended, man. Y'all catch me with the afternoon drive, man. I'm going to wrap it up right there. Y'all pray for them people. And yeah, we reconsidering that Bahamas thing. I don't know about that, but we won't be on no ferry. That's for shit show. That's out the question. I think I'll never ride a ferry again after experiencing that video, man. With that being said, man, y'all have a good day. Hopefully I bless y'all morning. Y'all bless mine. Remember the CEO thought of the day, man. Don't listen to them people, man. Don't let nobody that ain't did it or ain't gonna do it tell you how it need to be done. Do your own thing. The world is yours and everything in it, man. You just got to get out there and get it, man. Salute, man. I'm out.